A la da dee da da da. It me again. Stream good. Yeah, looks good. Jub barking in the background. Good, good. I like where this is going. Okay. Somebody help me. I'm scared. Oh no, too many people. And we're Darkbird. It's like Darkwing Duck. Yes, you are first, Eyeball Master. I don't know if that's even your username. But you have a blue name over the darkness. That is Twitch. Oh gosh, the lag is real. Anybody know what that patch did? Because as far as I know... Look how laggy this game is. As far as I know, all it did was add this stupid thing to the welcome screen. Not that you can even interact with it. Pointless. Maybe? Yeah. Hello, everyone. I guess I should, where's Restream? Thanks, Milkman, for summon with Twitch Prime. Appreciate it, bud. Bloop. Is that gonna do it? There we go. There we go. Stopped watching Naruto for this. Good. I don't blame you. Naruto sucks. No, I don't know anything about Naruto. Is it the new one? Where it's like his son's son or something? Oh, happy birthdays. Oh no, it's safe buckle. Oh, the lag! What's happening to this game right now, dude? Is it because everyone's actually logging back in? It's not to do with the stream. Apparently they changed the login menu as well or something like that. Really? What login menu? You mean the one on console that isn't on PC at all? Then why did we have downtime? This world. So if you guys didn't already check out, because I was like, lots of people are coming around and they're like saying, "Oh, dude, you're so late to the punch." Guys, I've been up all night. I've been grinding this since like 4 in the morning my time, and we're sitting at 67 or 76 fragments right now. I was at 75 and I grinded that in 2 hours and a half roughly. So it's not like it's super bad to grind this thing, but at the same time it is kind of gross. I don't know why I went into the dungeon. We gotta be killing normal enemies, but it's so laggy. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna hurl in my mouth and then have to swallow it because it would be gross to throw up on stream. Oh my gosh, this game. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty chill stream here, guys, just because grinding this is pretty uggles, and if the lag doesn't go away, then it's really gonna be bad. These dragon dudes generally seem to have better drop rates for the scales, but I don't know. It's just RNG, so you can't really say anything about it, honestly. This dungeon will be good. There's always lots of enemies in here. Are you gonna have more giveaway? Maybe. Depends if I end up getting any stellars. But otherwise, right now, I just want to finish up this stupid dragon. Which, the dumb thing is that, even though we're sitting at, you know, 76 of these, I bet you anything, like, this thing is still going to end up taking me over an hour. In fact, it's random generation, so who knows? You didn't actually donate $2,000, you liar. Liar. I may be, like, kind of new to Twitch, but I'm not that new. There we go. More PR? What? You're scaring me. Huh. Yes, I noticed you. Slippery, lime man. I don't even know what your username is. Huh. But yeah, I already streamed today for like 2 hours and a half, so just trying to get back in the groove. The lag seems to be settling down a bit now. I guess this world must be getting empty, because that's what it takes. The scales is grinded just off of any of these normal enemies in the Forbidden Spires. I should be using Gonda instead of this weird pigeon. Yeah. Where's my Gonda? Where's my... That's not recently equipped at all. Where's my Gonda? Modded into Yabaki, the closest I'll ever get to the mount. Hee hee. Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing sneaking around me? Jerk. Oh, this lag is disgusting, dude. It wasn't this laggy before. That's why it's like... I'm noticing it a lot right now. How do you get jade clovers and horseshoes if you're free to play? Good luck. That's all I'll say. Pretty much the only way you can get it, as far as I know, is... Can't you only get luck clovers from, the tome, and then you gotta forge those into the other things? Speaking of which, didn't the devs, they lied to us. They said in their recent dev stream that somehow relating to this event, no, it was relating to Halloween. I'm the liar. But they were saying about Bound Brilliance being a bit easier to get, which I assume is just meaning that there's going to be a quest line for Halloween, and it's just going to end up giving us some Bound Brilliance, and they think that that's like giving us a lot. I don't know. What do you need for the dragon you're grinding right now? We need 100 of the stupid scales. That's the hard part. Everything else we can just buy. Did we get a scale? I mean, I got pretty lucky with my scales, at least the first bit, because I'm at the end of that 2-hour session, I was sitting at 75, and Joe, who was grinding pretty much the exact same as me. You guys heard that delay, right? Like, I pressed E, and then it just took 50 years to open. But after that, then there was, like, Joe ended up having, like, 50 or something. So, it just goes to show how random it is. Oh my gosh, this lag! What's happening? Is it because there's people around me, I wonder? I right-clicked. There. Silly game. Tricks are for kids. Huh. I don't even need to use an ult. I don't know why I did that. We're in U6. Oh, there are players around me. Get away from me, you freaks. You're lagging me out. It's not your fault Trove is unoptimized, but I'm in D&D for a reason. When I'm just doing like normal things, I don't care about you guys joining me. It's perfectly fine. But when I'm doing something like this, where it's about efficiency, then I don't want anybody near me. I don't want anyone taking my kills. I don't want anyone lagging me out. Because for some reason, Trove is not a multiplayer game, okay? It's a single player game that happens to let you play next to other players. I'm not only talking about everything being untradeable, I'm mostly talking about the fact that as soon as a second player comes around, you start lagging. And the game suddenly becomes unplayable. It's not intended to be an MMO. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is sad. Any other game would be turning over in its grave. Man alive. Ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not going to be paying 100% attention to the chat, guys. Sorry to say. Good thing I can grind the blue bird at the same time. Yeah. Like, at least you can grind for the Phoenix at the same time that you're getting this, because I know a lot of people don't have the Phoenix. And the drop rates seem to pretty much be, like, across the board 50-50, pretty even. Or at least they were for me. I got pretty lucky. Where I had 75 fragments, but... Or scales, I should say. Not fragments, because it's not a dragon. But, that's also including the 25 that I got from the event. So take that 25 away, and I ended up grinding 50 scales and had 51 fiery feathers as well. So pretty good odds indeed. Oh, hello, Atticus. Hello, random stellar item. But if you guys haven't already seen the images in our Discord, because Stratos looked into the files and we already know what the dragon is. It's fairly lame considering how difficult it is to get, honestly. It's just a blue version of the Chinese New Year dragon. Ah, yeah, I like that game, Atticus. It's not something I'd play, but I enjoy watching tactic games like that. Oddly enough, the pistol sound effects were really annoying, though. It really hurt my ears. Because it made me think of, like, it's the same sound effect of, like, a mic popping when it's got feedback loop. And because of it, like, it really bothered me. Because I've been trained where that's not a good sound. Die, bug. What's your magic find? That doesn't really matter for this event. Unless you're talking about because I ended up getting the Stella. In which case I have 4 million. As far as you're concerned. What? Try and put the scales in the same loot table as fiery feathers intentionally. How much of this will we take? Limited time store mounts. Devs backpedaling. Geode and U10. Time for a new game scythe? Question mark? No. I don't really care that it's under the same loot tables as fiery feathers. It is kind of lame, but most of all just because it makes it so that the fiery feather, like the Phoenix, does essentially take like a lot longer to grind than it normally did. But nah, man. If you didn't check out my Let's Play episode, I already said I'm kind of I know what this game is. And U10 is not going to be anything game-changing. It's not going to add good endgame content. It's going to be boring. It's going to be full of pay-to-win and time-gated content for sure. And you know what? I'm okay with that because I'm not going to be in denial anymore and pretend that U10 is going to be the most epic thing since sliced bread, because it's not. And you know what? Feels good. Because now that I have no expectations whatsoever that these devs are ever going to end up pulling through, you know what? Something magic's happening here. I'm enjoying Trove again. I'm still going to be overly critical in the videos that talk about like all the dev stuff. But otherwise, I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that, you know, pretend that it's the best game ever. But you know what? It's my favorite game. Believe it or not. Doing this is fun for me. Ah, you know what? Die. Was that the dungeon boss? Yes, it was. I didn't know because I don't have my sound on. Whoops, accidentally killed that dragon. When U10 comes out, what power rank do you think we will get? Power rank should go up to 32k, I think, is what Joe calculated based on the new gems. And depending what the new power rank we get for the gear is, we could possibly see 35k, but I very much doubt it. Invest in Warframe. No. I like Warframe, don't get me wrong, but that game's like still really confusing. It's like just as confusing as Trove with a lot of things because there's like no tutorials whatsoever, and not to mention the game is like has its own weird lore. It makes sense to those of you that have been playing Warframe for years, but for somebody like me, where I've only got less than 200 hours into the game, it's confusing, man. And rolling around on the ground like an idiot and cutting things in half is fun, but it's not as fun as this for me. I know there's something wrong with me, okay? Warframe is a good game. Show scales. No! If I keep showing my scales every 2 seconds, then it's gonna feel like we're not getting any. This is my trick, okay? This is how you grind things in video games. You just pretend that it's not there. Pretend that I'm just doing this just because I want to kill thousands of enemies. No reason. Just because. When U10 comes out, should you invest in Stellar Souls? I mean, we know without a doubt that the new gear is going to end up taking Stellar Souls for sure. But it's sounding like they're going to make it take more of the newer resources rather than current resources. Because unfortunately, one of the things that they're, like, one of my biggest criticisms towards, like, all of the Geode updates in general is that it seems like they're using it as a very... Oh, this dungeon's done. They're seeming to use it for a very, very convenient excuse for lazy game development, wherein all of the content that is related to Geode does not affect the game anywhere else. And because of that, you know, that excuse that, oh, it's the Geode planet, it's a different area. It's a very convenient excuse for the devs to not have to go the extra mile of making all of the new mechanics work with the core game. And because of it, unfortunately, all the content feels separate. But that's just my 2 cents towards it. So yes, get Stellar Souls, I'm sure. But I'm expecting it's going to cost like some other time-gated dumb resource or something. Yeah. In 10 minutes, I'll check and see what we're rocking for the fragments here. Oh. Sorry, I know that triggers some people when people... I'm not trying to do that. It's just my mouth is really dry, I think. I see Geode as a completely separate game. Yeah, it only grants cosmetics and power rank for Trove. Does it even grant power rank? I think all it does is grant mastery, and even then it barely gives you any Trove mastery, and instead gives you Geode mastery. Whoa. Brum, brum, brum. Brum, brum, brum. Something like that. I'm a new follower. Hello, Fishman. Are you Cthulhu? Okay, I'm not gonna do that wave machine. Still too much in the habit of trying to actually complete dungeons. Can you die? Is that guy still not dead? There he is. He's blending in with the pots. Any more enemies in here? Nope. Oh, there he is. Ah! Rubber banding back down. There's some normal enemies. Is there 3 in here? No, just 2. Whoop! There's 3 in here? Yeah, there he is. Okay, that should be all of the circle. 3-star dungeons are usually pretty good, just because they got lots of enemies around them. So I often try to go for them. There he is. I knew there was one more. Will a 2-star, 3-stat, and power gem go to max PR? Yeah, the stars don't matter so much anymore. It's all pretty much just about having 3 stats at level 1. Yeah. What the? Oh, there we go. Die. Did he drop? Did he drop? Nope. Triggered. Not really. No, I saw that random enemy glowing over here. Power rank and mastery. Yeah, that's right. For the Geode update. If you can count that. Apparently we get some more power rank from this Uggle's dragon. He's not a dragon though. It's kind of stupid that we're having to grind this thing the same as any other dragon, and it even takes like 100 of the, you know, scales, and then on top of it, it's the same as a dragon. Like, it crafts the exact same. The only difference is that it doesn't take dragon coins. But nope, it's not a dragon. Even though it's just a complete reskin of an already existing dragon, we don't want to give you guys stats. So why am I grinding this? Because I'm a freak, and it gives me more mastery. Also, then I can have a video for you guys to let you know, is this thing worth it? Is it cool enough? Do you guys like it enough that you want to actually go for it? Most people already are saying no. I don't blame them. Like, it takes a pretty absurd amount of time to actually grind this thing. I guess it's not as bad as it was. And unfortunately, because it's not a dragon, it's not going to end up being affected by Shard Day. How many scales do you have? I'll check in 4 minutes. Did we already go to that dungeon? No. Somebody already cleared the dungeon, but they didn't clear the enemies. The fool. Mine. Free kills. Free kills. Oh, there's only one. Scythe from the stuff from the marketplace. What should I buy for mastery? I don't know, man. What are the items you're missing? Honestly, it's tough for me to determine that, because you should just be going for like mounts and stuff like that that not only you don't have, but you're just gonna have to generally check the market to see which ones are the cheapest. I wouldn't go for allies. And dragons can end up being pretty pricey, but mounts in general are going to end up being pretty cheap. How much do you think your Trove account would sell for? I don't know or care, I'm sorry to say. Oh yeah, the 3-star boss was dead. What am I thinking? Whee! Ah, my legs! It's a good thing I'm a cube guy. Come here, you. At least the lag's kind of going away. What the? Oh, there was just 2 of these guys. Unless he just instant respawned. That happens a lot. Because the enemies in the biome do actually respawn, if you guys don't already know. So you can actually just farm the same area over and over. Also, no, it's not Yabaki. It's a mod for Gonda. Because Yabaki has no functionality. If you get Yabaki, would you even use it? Oh, I'd use it just because it'd be cool to actually have something like that that's actually coveted, sure. Plus, I think that Yabaki goes a lot better with a lot more costumes. Because Gonda, in order to make that work, you gotta have Radiant themed stuff. And I already had that Radiant themed costume for the Shadow Hunter for like such a long time. That's why I'm just using the Amok costume. Because it's a really cool costume. It's probably my favorite. For Shadow Hunter, anyway. Speaking of Jub Jub, how's your dog? She's behind me on the couch sleeping right now. She ended up getting up at 8:30 because Mariko did, and then she's like, oh, I'm like just excited to be up and see you guys, but I'm gonna go back to bed because I'm super tired. And she was running around like a freak last night. Nah. Is the Knight good at farming Shadow Towers in U9? Yeah. Yeah, Knight already got his rework and he's pretty good. You can use your you gotta get your class gem ability to make him actually functional, honestly. But once you do, yep, you can use the Knight. He's pretty good. He's got a lot of crowd control. I don't care about the rampage. I am in the middle of farming this stupid thing. Is it worth swapping my Shadow Hunter gems over to the Knight? That depends on your playstyle, man. Like, if you want, because here's the Knight's gameplay. Running around and just tapping #1 and using your class gem ability. So if that sounds fun to you, rather than like sniping things from afar with the Shadow Hunter, then by all means, go for it. But for me, I generally find Knight's gameplay to be very lackluster. But that's just me. Okay, these enemies should have started, yeah, respawning back over here. You think they should buff Shadow Tower since it's going to be easy again? Shadow Tower is already kind of easy, to be fair. The funny thing is how the devs constantly say how they want us to go through Shadow Towers in a group, even though we constantly can just solo it. I prefer that we can solo it, because honestly, getting a group is pretty uggles, and then we deal with lots and lots of lag and stuff. But they did confirm that next year they are going to reevaluate the Shadow Towers and kind of do another Shadow Tower update. Like, Jiminy Crockett, stop updating the Shadow Towers. Nobody likes it. I remember even back in the beta days, I just kept thinking, like, it's like, why do they keep making all the content towards Shadow Towers when nobody likes them? Like, not to say Shadow Towers aren't good. Like, they're definitely better after the Shadow Tower update last year. But it's like, it's probably the most boring content of Trove. Well, I guess that's not fair to say. Geode's pretty boring. But I don't know. I just... Shadow Towers aren't bad. I guess they're the same grindy as everything else, honestly. But I'd prefer like an infinite Shadow Tower that actually gives you like good loot. Or have Binding Darkness actually be decent. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of jaded towards Shadow Towers. It's not that they're that bad, though. But yeah, they're going to end up getting a rework. I just hope that it's going to be more than just reevaluating the stats. That's what I should say. Soloing Shadow Tower with Shadow Hunter after the U10 update? Maybe. I mean, technically you can solo Shadow Tower with Shadow Hunter already. It's just not easy because your damage is so low. I want to see Shadow Hunter after his rework. I hope that they get on that and don't take 50 years to do it. Because I've been really enjoying just playing the Shadow Hunter again. He's so fun. He's still my favorite class, like, hands down. Even after my, after the hype train of the Vanguard. Vanguard's still a great class. Definitely love it as well. But, I don't know. I kind of just get in moods. Depends on the character that I want to be playing. Like, I don't touch Shadow Towers with Shadow Hunter. Because it's just like, why? His damage sucks. What about difficulty? They're not going to add another difficulty, they said already. So they're just going to scale the existing difficulties, that's for sure. That's why I'm hoping that when they end up doing that, they do more than just reevaluate the numbers. But the problem is that they're just going to have to do that again when they decide, oh, you know what, let's add some more gems or a new tier of gems. Because you know they're not going to be able to hold back. They're going to do it eventually, man. I've been in a weird Lunar Lancer mood for farming lately. Yeah. I mean, the only problem is... Bang! Now the U9 boss is dead. Like, he's a bit slow with his attacks. Because you're just doing your dumb number 1 over and over. But he's fast. Like, you can definitely main Lunar Lancer for U9, that's for sure. I saw that guy hiding in there. Did I get him? Yeah. Hello, Pre. Aha! Look at that. I love when they just respawn right on top of each other. Radiant. Is this? Yeah, the dungeon's done. Of course it is. This whole biome's dungeons are probably done by this point. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was an enemy. It was grass. Was that Yabaki? No, it's Gonda with a mod. I could only hope that I'll get Yabaki, but I won't. I'm not that lucky. And then if I do, everyone's gonna say it's rigged. I'd say that's fair for me to get you backy. Yeah, Becky. How's the fragment, Scythe? Let's take a peek. 79. Ew. Ew. Told you it's gonna take another couple hours. So we started this stream at 75. Yikes. So yeah, it's gonna take a while, man. And I don't have my coffee anymore. I think I do still have my coffee right beside me, but it's cold now, so maybe in a bit I'll do like a longer commercial break, and then I'll set up like I'll go and microwave it. Hey there, Scythe in chat. I was wondering if anyone could invite me to Team Pixel. I'm not gonna do that during the stream, bud, sorry to say. I don't know if any other officers are here, but otherwise you can always check out the Discord. See if anyone's on. But I don't like doing invites during streams just because then if I invite one of you, then I gotta invite all of you, and then it ends up taking a lot of time. Sorry to say. Thanks, Atticus. Appreciate it, man. Ah, it's Cap. If I get Yab Yab, oh, I like that. Oh, that's good. Yeah, man, if, like, I'll be happy if anyone within, like, our crew ends up getting Yabaki. Like, whether it be just someone in Team Pixel that I actually know instead of just a random person, or any of the people in Jub Jub. I'd say I'll go Squid, but I think that club's kind of dead. He's hiding in the trees. He thought it would keep him safe, but it didn't. Look at this guy hiding in the trees too. Bam! Can you tag him? There we go. Aha! Oh, that's Highlands. Never mind. I thought that was the Swampland generation, which is actually the best for farming enemies, because they generate like so close together. Like the enemy's pretty much generating a checkerboard, if you could see it from the top down. Hey, I thought I hit him. Oh, these holes in the ground are from the event. Ah, I see. Because people are grinding the ore part. Or just Cinnabar in general. Ah, thanks, still loading, for the 100 bits. You've given me $1. Hee hee. Yeah, if you guys didn't already know, by the way, Twitch Prime, you can pretty much get a whole free month of it, right? If you haven't already signed up with it, and even then, you can still end up getting a free month with it. And you can actually sub to me for absolutely free for the first month. And then if you really want to, you can always just cancel your Twitch Prime. And I still end up getting a piece of the pie. I don't know how Amazon does it, but they do. I gotta check out, I don't know if I'll get to check out Warframe today, because Chroma Prime's out too. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna buy the pack to get him, because it's pretty expensive even for me, man. Hello. Load something? I'm sorry, but when you guys have a blue username, I don't think it shows up for blue for everybody, but it's a blue username and I'm using the dark theme. What's your mastery level now? Those wings look so cool. These are... Oh, you mean the one in the top left. My mastery is over 9,000. No, those are the mastery 700 wings, I think. That's total mastery, including the geode mastery. Not just normal Trove mastery. And speaking of which, am I maxed out on geode mastery? Oh, I am. I thought that I wasn't for some reason. Joe asked me the other day, do you have 100 geode mastery? And I was like, I don't think I do, because I'm still missing some rare companions that I'll never end up getting because the RNG is awful. I guess I could go get some bronze eggs right now. Or hatch my bronze eggs, I should say. See, this is why this part's so good. because they just generate like left, right, left, right, left, right. You got so many enemies in this area. I don't know why they just generate like so well. Maybe it's because we're not shooting them through hills, so we can see them all really easy. But I'm not sure. Oh, I guess I should be grabbing some of these, honestly. They could be Shadow 5s. See, now sometimes you gotta get close enough. There you go. Close enough that you actually see them generate in, because draw distance is ugly sometimes. But see, there I go again. That smacking of the lips. I don't know why I'm doing that. I think I'm like dehydrated or something because of all the caffeine that I keep having to drink just so I can stay up and grind this stupid thing. Sagely blue dragon scale. There we go. We got another one. Is that 80? 81. Nice. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. Yeah, personally, I don't like the wings that I got now. You want to know why? Because they're brown. Like, how does that feel like it's going up? Does that mean that the next tier of gear, the crystal gear, is going to be brown as well? Time is it? 10:11 in the morning for me. I've been up all night too. I think I got up yesterday at 2 p.m. So in a couple hours it will have been 24 hours. I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired-ish. Most of all, I can feel I'm really sore because I pretty much like went to the gym in the middle of the night. And oh man, I'm hitting it so hard at the gym. I love it. But I didn't get to take a break. Like, this has been my break. So I'm all stiff because I should actually be sitting on the couch instead of my beautiful ergonomic chair. Like, you guys might or might not have heard my shoulders crack. I got up yesterday at 5 p.m. What time is it for you, Red? That's the first time I've ever called Cap Red. I kind of like it. But it doesn't make sense. What the? I didn't grab that cornerstone. I grabbed that gear. Scythe, how could you? You took all my viewers. Oh no, Joe. I didn't know you were grinding this too. Joe, how many fragments you at? Or scales, I guess. Because you kept farming even though I had to stop. $73. Have you just been non-stop farming, Joe? Jeez. I guess that's a lot better. Well, when did the... I was not farming for that long. Yeah, okay, okay. I figured because you were at like 50 last time, so that's not bad. That's pretty good. West Coast time, same as you. Nice, Cap. We're all-night brothers. Freaks, I think is the term. Right? Why? Oh, I had a brain fart. My brain is starting to get slow, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Gotta keep moving. Gotta go fast. I saw that. Yeah. There we go. How many you at? 81. Which I was at 81 like maybe 10, 20 minutes ago. So it hasn't been going up that fast. But I've been streaming for... Oh my gosh. What is this stream at? Is this stream seriously at an hour? I don't even know because Twitch lies to me and says that I've been streaming for an hour. Because it's like it's keeping track of the last stream that I just did. I'm not sure. Oh, Joe was streaming for an hour. Okay. Just look at OBS. Ah, you're right. Ah, 40 minutes. Okay. So that's not bad. Uptime? What is that command, Inu? That must be a command that someone has set on their channel. Because I don't got it. Huh. Nice excuse to actually go through this biome again, at least. Because otherwise I never go to Forbidden Spires, and it's still my favorite biome. Oh, I gotta... Oh, man. I keep forgetting I got... How many scales? I'm not gonna look. We just looked at it 2 seconds ago. If I keep looking at it, it's gonna feel like we're not making any progress, and I'll get discouraged. We should be at 81. But yeah, I gotta make another separate video. Because there was a quick Q&A on Trovesaurus, I think. And I think that's where they ended up talking about U10 being on the test server. Yeah, I don't even think... Did they even mention it in the dev stream? Maybe I titled my video wrong, just thinking naturally like, oh, I must have talked about this, right? I don't know. Ignore me, ignore me. I'm just talking about behind the scenes stuff. Like my recent Trove video, I think I titled wrong. But I'll have to look later. The good old days of grinding things in Trove, where all you do is just kill a million enemies over and over. At least it's not as bad as the bee dragon. The bee dragon's really easy. It's completely random whether you even get a shadow tower with bee dragon or bee enemies. Ah, thank you, Nondus. I think that's your username. Again, you have a blue username on the black background. It's tough for me to tell. But I appreciate the bits, man. You just gave me 16 cents. It's almost as if I found a quarter on the ground, but not. Because a quarter I could actually buy gum with. 16 cents, I can't buy anything. I'm just kidding. I do appreciate it, man. It all adds up. Pays the bills. And oh my goodness. Speaking of paying the bills, I'm gonna go broke when U10 comes out, because you know they can't help themselves. They're gonna be like, let's make this the most pay-to-win update Trove has ever seen. We're going to add new gear that's also going to be as pay-to-win as the gems. That's my impersonation of the gems. They're like Darth Sidious. Is that what they called him? I don't even remember. Okay, this way, I think. Your last Trove news was named Astral Gear confirmed as Crystal. Yeah, I know. What I wondered was there was a separate post that Merc told me about, the Trovesaurus one, and I wasn't sure if that was the post that talked about U10 being on the PTS, or if it was in their last dev stream. I just forget. Because that was a long video for the Trove video that went up today, and I actually recorded it like I think on Sunday or something. Because it takes a long time for those videos to render out. Bow, bow, bow. That should be the sound effects when things die in this game. My voice going bow. Just really awkward. Die, dragon. More items, please. Wait, the bee dragon is easier to get in Shadow Tower? Yeah, so if this is a big if Shadow Towers end up generating with like tons of bee enemies, it's completely random, but if you start farming one of those Shadow Towers on Dragon Day, apparently you can make pretty good strides towards actually grinding the dragon. I think you could actually grind it in a day, based on what people were saying, but I'm not entirely sure, because most of the people that were saying the dragon was super easy didn't actually grind the full dragon. Generally, I found that the average, when I ended up asking on my community tab on YouTube, Thanks, Cap. Appreciate it, bud. Thanks for the bits. But on the community tab on YouTube, I asked, and generally what I found from the average post was the bee dragon takes the usual 15 to 20 hours. Some people obviously grind that a lot quicker, but again, that's depending on the randomness of shadow towers and then your own luck. It's the same as this dragon. Like, you could technically grind this in like a couple hours, but here we are sitting on like probably 5 or 6 it's gonna take to get this. Because yikes. Did anybody else actually grind this dragon yet? I'm sure someone's got it done. I think if I didn't have to stop the stream earlier, I probably would have had it finished. Or stop the stream earlier. If the server didn't go down. That's what I should say. Yes! But generally, I've been getting pretty lucky with these drops. Excuse me? Stupid goat. Was there another enemy over there? Yeah, there he is. Yeah. There you go. What did they even update? As far as I know, just this. That's it. Because when you're this manly, Spocky, I can just literally flex and hair follicles just explode out of my head. For some reason, it took them an hour to do it. Yeah, apparently it had something to do with the login screen on console, actually, is why the servers were down for such a long time. So, once again, here we go, where console ended up affecting PC in a negative light. They really should, like, I'm not saying anything against console players by any means, but they should really get their act together in having the PC version just be different than console. Like, we need to be bug testers, so that when these updates come onto console, it doesn't have to have a patch every day. The funny thing is, I don't think that the downtime that they just had, I don't think it fixed anything important. Like, I don't think that it fixed the crashing when you're taking screenshots, or when you open your collections menu or type in the collections menu and stuff. I don't think it fixed any of that, oddly enough. Oh. Okay, these enemies are kind of respawning. Not really, though. Not as much yet. How's it going on the dragon thingy farm? It's going good, man. I mean, it's just chill. Just relaxing, you know. I just want to get it done. I don't know if I'll have a video come out right away on it, unless I rush these streams out today, but that's a lot of videos. I don't know. Scythe, I sent you something important on Discord. Alright, Addy, I'll check it out later, man. Ah, thank you, Cap. Appreciate it, man. The bitch. The bits. Give me all of the bits. Not really. Oh my gosh, this spam jumping. Oh yeah, the dungeon's done. Jeez. See, I'm getting so slow right now, because I've been up too long. My brain. I want to sleep. Okay, Spocky, you're scaring me. Ugh. What subclass are you using? I always use the knight, because it gives me that movement speed on a mount. And then on top of it, if I was just farming, I'd be getting it from, like, I'd be getting the extra flask capacity. Thank you, Mr. Hive, for the 300 Bitterinos. Appreciate it, man. You guys are so helpful today. It's awesome. Ugh, my brain. Bitcoins. That's what we should call it on Twitch, even though it would confuse people. It's almost like you guys are motivating me with money. Almost. What's your mount speed with it? I think we're at 120. Yeah, 120 movement speed with the mount, because I have a 25k knight. That's the, you want to know what I'm most looking forward to when U10 and the new gems and gear come out? That I can get my knight's power rank even higher, so that I can have more mount movement speed. That's what's going to end up affecting me the most. Never mind the new gear as far as just killing enemies. We'll be able to do that just fine. Yes, I know what a Bitcoin is, man. Will it even work? Yeah, the subclass abilities scale off of 5,000 power rank intervals. So when we get our knight to 30k PR, we should have 125 movement. I think it increases by 5 per, right? Or is it 10? I'm not exactly sure. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but... Yep, there's a guy having a bath over there. That was a delayed sound for him dying. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Are you farming for fiery feathers? No, man, there's a new scale for a new dragon. It's not a dragon, it's a mount. It looks exactly like another dragon. It's just a reskin. But the exact same enemies that drop fiery feathers drop the scales. Ugh. Energy shot. I'm transforming. Ugh. So gross. Do not actually get those 5-hour energy shots, guys. They're insanely bad for you. Despite the fact that I have them as often as I do, I really shouldn't. But coffee doesn't wake me, man. I should actually get more Emergent C that Cap recommended to me, because that's actually, vitamin C is actually really good for waking you up. And then at least I would be healthier. Where's Critter? Oh, you didn't hear, man? I deleted him. I deleted his source code. It was like Jake Gyllenhaal in that one movie, you know, Exploding Train. I don't think anyone's going to understand that reference. If you do, well, then you should probably watch this advertisement. Wrecked. Even though most of you probably don't even see the ad, because that's what happens on Twitch. It's just like YouTube. Also ad block. 5-hour energy to me is like $10. Thank you, Cap, for giving me $10. 1,000 bitcoins. I'm rich, you guys. I'm rich. Really appreciate it, man. Seriously. Thank you for spending your hard-earned money on yours truly. But yeah, the energy shots for me are like $5, I think. Later, Slippery. I like how his name is Slime Man. That's exactly what I would expect a slime man to do. Just slip away, like... But there's actually this newer one. I mean, you guys in America, Americans are crazy. You guys have, like, everything. Little old Canada, it's like, oh, what's that? One type of energy shot? But recently we've actually gotten, it's kind of like an espresso shot. It's way cheaper than the 5-hour energy shot. Doesn't have nearly as much of the stuff in it, like the ingredients. So it's less effective, but it's probably better for your health. Not that it's good for your health, but it's probably better than The 5-hour energy thing. And I like them because it's tasty. It's like proper espresso shot. Recently at Tim Hortons, because I like my coffee with lots of sugar, I ended up getting an espresso shot in a French vanilla coffee. And it was actually really good because it made it a little bit like the French vanilla coffee usually is a bit too sweet for me. And having that espresso shot not only actually gave me a shot of caffeine that I needed, but it was like, ooh, this kind of tastes a little bit bitter. I like bitterness. That's why I'm so bitter in my videos. Somebody end me, please. I need this stupid dragon so I can go to bed. What? How do you know the time of the ad? I don't. I can add an ad anytime that I see fit, but I'm still pretty bad as far as timing them are concerned because I just click show ad and it's like I'll still be in the middle of a sentence in the stream because what I have to actually normally do is wait for it to buffer a little bit. But then I'm sitting there silent like an idiot, and I can't hear anything right now because I don't have my headphones in, and I wouldn't be able to hear myself anyways. Otherwise, it would just, you guys would hear double my audio, and it would be really confusing. But because of it, I kind of just gotta watch for my own personal hand signals to try that out. Yeah, you're not going to see ads if you got ad blocker. Disable it. If you're watching me with ad blocker on, it's almost like pirating movies. It's stealing. You're stealing from me. No, I don't care. Watching the ads is how I make a living, though. So keep that in mind. If you do want to actually support me and help me out, you know, that's the best way to do it, because then it doesn't come out of your wallet. You just watch an ad, bada bing, bada boom, there you go. That said, if you, even regardless, just don't like watching ads, well, I can't stop you. Yeah, subbing, of course, removes all the ads, for sure. Yeah, I know, Cap, I saw. You're crazy. There's something wrong with you. I'll be able to buy a $15 Trove pack. You know what I want? Actually, I don't, because I look like an idiot. I want a Trove hat. That is to say, I should make my own hat. Ooh. Ooh, I didn't even think about it, because the Trove logo is just a yellow cube. So, technically, it's not copyrighted, right? I should make a gangster hat, put it on my store, and have the, like a yellow cube on the hat. I'd buy that. I'd rep. And then it could say Trogle on it, just so that I really avoid copyright. It's okay. I don't think you can copyright something like that. Like, seriously. Scythe, you need to start plugging Twitch Prime. I do. See, there's supposed to be extensions on my Twitch, but for some stupid reason, none of them work. And the extensions themselves, like I was dancing. The extensions are supposed to constantly be yelling at you guys and explaining, did you know that you can sub to me for free with Twitch Prime? And I end up making all of that bank off of the sub. So it's basically like giving me free money. It doesn't cost you a cent. It's actually really good. Like, seriously, if you're going for Twitch Prime just because, you know, you're going for the items that you can get out of it, like the stuff for Warframe, the stuff for Fortnite, whatever, you actually can just sub for free. It's crazy. And then even if you cancel it at the end so that it doesn't charge you, I still make it. Like, I don't know how they do it. I guess because it's Amazon and they're rich. Yum. Pots. In my country, there is no Twitch Prime. Whoa! Okay. You didn't have to laugh like that. English might not be your first language, but that doesn't mean that you have to laugh like a freak. I'm just translating. Not really. I'll get Twitch Prime for a year and sub to you if you read this comment. Uh-oh, I should have ignored it. I will not be bullied. Spocky, why are you spamming it out? Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think we're at for fragments? I say fragments. They're scales. Say it right. Oh man, the pieces of my enemy are all over the floor. That weird, gross, like, ogre thing. Besides, your stream is showing chat messages twice. Is it? Yeah, it is. You know what? I'm turning that off. Stupid thing. Why is it doing that? One sec. There we go. Thanks, D, for actually mentioning it. That should fix it. Like, it's still gonna show the double chat, but that should do it. It should fix it from now on. Think. That chat is like so... It's so weird how it like cuts off the bottom message too. I mean, at least I think they scale up, right? Something like that. Thank you, Cap, for even more bits, you monster. I'd ask what's wrong with you, but I kind of want to ask what's right with you. No, really, thanks, man. It means a lot. I'm back. I went to eat lunch. Oh, you're a slime man, so that means when you say lunch, you mean like some heroes on an adventure. You're the bad guy. That's all the bits I bought, lol. Thanks, Cap. Appreciate it, man. Are the extensions actually working now, D? Because they weren't working before. What they're supposed to do is, one of them is supposed to just highlight and constantly mention, you could sub with Twitch Prime. Thank you, Crichton. Appreciate it, man. Spocky was just asking where you were, and I told him I deleted you. But I guess you became sentient and recreated yourself. But yeah, so it's supposed to do that, and then the other extension that I have is supposed to just have, like, it's just a box that kind of just shows you a bunch of tips that are kind of cascading. Kind of like a little ad box that's like, you could sub with Twitch Prime. You could also check out my Discord. You could check out Gawkbox. And it just kind of cycles through them. But I don't know, because I can't see the extensions on my end. I think even if they showed up, but I don't know if they do show up. Crichton is Critter? Yes. Wow, you finally put it together. It's working on my end. Okay, Kay. Also, D said he can see them. Ah, you can see extensions on PC, but not on the phone. Interesting. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Spocky, are you watching on the phone? Maybe the extensions don't work. Maybe it's region? You know? Maybe it doesn't work for everybody based on location. That wouldn't make sense, though. And then the other extensions, those ones you guys can see, which is the panels down below, like the one that shows you all of the equipment I'm using for the streaming, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm watching on my phone. Ah, okay, so it's probably the phone that doesn't show the extensions then. That's so stupid! What's the point? What's, like, the majority of people watch videos on their phone nowadays, man. I'm the odd one out. I can't stand watching videos on my phone. The screen's too tiny for me. I need glasses. Plus the sound sucks, and it drains my battery. And my phone's like super old, so it dies right away. I need a new one. Except not really, because I don't actually want a new phone, because I don't need it for anything. They should add a mount attack. Yeah. Yeah. I remember when Class 2 abilities were originally being talked about, the devs hinted that they were going to have mounted combat for the knight. And then they were like, you know what? Let's just give the knight some weird clone of himself, and we'll end up reusing mounted combat for the Dino Tamer. We'll just have a whole class around it. Why can you walk in the air? Gonda, my dude. The rarest mount in the entire video game. Whoa! There's some mounts that I would say technically are rarer, but Gonda's still the rarest and has the best function. It's nice that they haven't made anything like Gonda ever since they added it. There's some mounts that they should end up making similar, though, like the ROM 10 Dragon. We haven't seen another dragon taking that skeleton yet. The dragon itself is extremely difficult to get. But I guess they want to make it worth your money when you buy the dragon for $50. Gonda's easy to get if you're pay to win, though. No, it's not. Depends how pay to win you are. I've opened 30 million flux worth of Troves of Wonder, and I haven't got a Gonda. Because it's random, dude. No, Yabaki is rare. No, it's not. Gonda you can actually grind. Yabaki is a promo code given out by the devs. That, to me, that's not really like defined as a rare mount, because it's not something that you can actually earn. You know, like the Dread. That's a very rare mount. Very cool too. They should definitely make a Dread themed mount, but for Spike Walker, I think. Then people would actually bother grinding Spike Walker again. You should, without a doubt, be gifted Yabaki by the devs. Everyone go and tweet that at them right now and just spam them out until I get it? Otherwise, I do not think that they're going to give it to me, man. I've been pretty overly critical in my more recent videos, and it's just generally I don't think they respond very well to it. You know, despite the fact that I still always try to look on the good side and talk about the good things, and you know, it's just I gotta be honest when things are bad, and it's like when this is bad, it's bad. Black. He shot me in the back. I'll give him a fiery feather for it. I'll meet you in the underworld. Oh, we're back here again. Yee-hee. Let's go up here. Aha! Saw him spawn right in my face. There's his brother, too. I don't know what we're doing for the fragments, or the scales. Ugh. Keep calling them fragments. Yeah, use the hashtag give Scythe Yabaki. Or make it really confusing and say give Scythe Yab Yab. But then they'll just be like, what? You don't actually gotta spam them out. I'm joking. How much magic find do I need to get stellars? Technically 300, but I'd say you only start getting stellars around maybe 1.5 to 2. Depends, really. It depends on the amount of time that you grind, too. Like, lots of people are like, whoa! Whoa! But it's like, if you're in U9 and you're just farming nonstop, I mean, we're in U6. And I'm getting pretty decent stellars here. But that's because we're killing so many enemies, so that's just so many odds of it actually dropping. Not to mention all the elites that we keep getting. Why is there... oh man, my eyes. They're starting to tear up. They're tearing up internally. I'm having a hard time focusing. Ugh. How many scales you got now? Let's find out right after this. I gotta loot, collect a bunch of junk. Bloop. 85? Oh! I was expecting at least 90. Oh! Oh, that's bad. Dude, not cool. Yikes. Thought we'd have more than that. I mean, it's random, so who knows, but ugh. It makes me want to hurl. Oh well. I'm just gonna keep on grinding until I get this stupid thing, so it's gonna be like another 2 hours. So yeah, this mount is probably like 5 hours to 8 to grind, I'd say. Depends on the class you're using, depends on like all this other stuff. Blah blah blah. I'll talk about it in the video I'll put out tomorrow. I gotta grind this dragon so I can have a video for tomorrow showing it off, and then also explaining how you get it and talking about the drop rates and the average time, I would say. Blah blah blah, because I can't really think right now. Like I wouldn't say I'm burnt out, I'm just tired because I've been up all night. Anybody else hyped, by the way, that Maple Story 2 is less than a week away? Ooh, I'm so pumped. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a new... No, it's not. New as far as enemies are concerned. Huh. Does Magic Find make it easier? No, it doesn't make a difference. Magic Find only affects like weapon drops and gear and stuff like that. It doesn't affect like dragon fragments or scales and junk like that. Where is... There we go. I knew there was someone else in here. Oh, hello. I think this is our last house. Yeah, this will be the one that generates an enemy. Yeah. Yeah, Cap, I'm actually getting pretty hyped for Red Dead 2 as well. The dungeon's done. Like, come on, brain. I'm definitely gonna end up getting Red Dead 2. I wasn't planning on it originally, but then I started having, like, dreams completely unrelated. I'm not even kidding. About me playing, like, Red Dead Online. And then on top of it, Grand Theft Auto Online is one of my favorite games of all time. GTA 5 is amazing in general, but then the online was just like, whoa, this is so fun. And I was just playing it the other day with Merc, and then I just uninstalled because it hasn't really changed much. And then I just thought, I have to get Red Dead 2 because I gotta see what the online's like. I could care less about the single player. I just want to see what the online is. Because you know eventually when Red Dead 2 gets ported to PC, they'll probably let us port our accounts from console. So I'm really looking forward to that. Die already. But that's going to be more of a game that I'll stream than record, I think. And I'll probably have to put warnings up in the stream just because the game's going to swear, even though in the old West days swears didn't exist. Whatever, Rockstar Games. They should not copy Stripe, their top creator, for making a Trove hat. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not making a Trove hat. I'm making a square cube hat. I could even make the cube purple. Yeah. Because then it's in theme with me. Or just a white cube. I am 10 sentient shards away from the Vanguard. Ooh. Ooh. That's hype. When you're that close, then it's hype. Because then every single one of them you're just counting down. Shadow Tower. Oh. Shadow Tower on a shirt? That wouldn't really be cool, though. Shadow Tower in general looks kind of lame. Purple with your logo in the middle? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I wanted to have a logo, normal hat. But unfortunately, back when I was telling the guy to do it, he was like, your logo doesn't really work on a hat. And I was like, how do you guys make your hats? Because it would work anywhere else. Just right in the middle. Oh. Ah. Oh, my shoulders, man. Die. There you go. Be a good little lad and obey the bow and arrow. Devs have hinted... Ah, that's what they ended up hinting about in the Trovesaurus interview, as it were. They dropped hints at the new class. And by dropped hints, I mean they said that they're going to make one. That's pretty much it. There goes Jub Jub. You probably heard her trapping away. Talking about sentient shards, do you think it's better to get the Vanguard first and save for the dragons? Yeah, Vanguard is a whole new class. So to me, classes are always going to be precedent. Because it's like, a class is more gameplay. You know, getting a dragon is just more magic find. Doesn't really mean anything. It's just a mount that you may or may not actually like walking around on. Not to mention those dragons are ridiculous. Like, they're super expensive. Die, dragon! Did he drop? Nope. I don't even know if we've gotten anything here. Does the Vanguard Vanity costume still give 35 mastery points? No, they changed it. It gives the proper amount now. 75. Scythe, when Arc Extinctions comes out. Oh, yep. I'm going to be busy. Later portion of the year, I am going to be super duper busy. Because I'm going to have the Arc Extinction series. And that is going to be more me doing like what I did with Aberration. So I'm going to be doing it as a live stream series. But I'll probably end up actually doing some multiplayer with that a little bit more often. Similar to what you've seen with the Cube World. Where I'll just be playing with the guys. Just because that's that game. It's beautiful. And yeah, then I'll also be busy with Red Dead. By then, Maple Story should be getting the Soulbinder class. Not that I'll be playing that character. But Trove is also going to be getting U10 around then. There's a lot of stuff, dude. Ultimate, I think, comes out around then too, doesn't it? Not that I care about that, honestly. Like, I might do Smash on the channel, but I don't know. It's Nintendo, so I kind of want to avoid it, honestly. Yes, you can just buy the golden egg. Yes. I hate Aberration. I thought it was pretty cool. It's not my favorite map by any means. It's a beautiful map, but I don't really like the whole underground thing. That's why I'm really pumped for Extinction. Because it's going to be another outside map. Yeah, Joe, that's exactly the topic I was going to go to. Where, like, possibly I'll end up doing Ultimate. But I'll do live streams here on Twitch. Because Twitch doesn't have as many bots and isn't as bad with Nintendo games. Because essentially, you know, people always get triggered by it. But it's like, dude, you gotta make money somewhere. You wouldn't work at McDonald's for free, right? But my point being is that Nintendo is absolutely disgusting when it comes to YouTube. They take all your revenue. Even when you're part of the dumb Nintendo creative program, I make like 6 cents from Nintendo every month. And they're like, here's what you got off all your Nintendo videos. And it's like, okay, thief. So anyways, if I would end up doing Ultimate, I would do it as live streams primarily. And then, of course, I would upload those to YouTube anyways. But then they would end up getting grabbed. Ugh, see, this is another thing, too, that you can tell I'm, like, tired. Because I'm explaining things very poorly. And kind of tripping over my words. Played Trove today. Crashed every message I sent in the chat. You on console, bud? Because, yeah. I didn't know that was a bug on console, but it makes sense. Like, what's actually happening for most of the crashes right now is the memory leak is back. So it's like, as soon as you end up, like, typing or going into your collections menu and stuff, it's like the game overloads all at once, and then that's why it crashes. Near as I can tell, anyways. Check scales. Dude, it hasn't even been that long. It's been maybe like 10 minutes, so I don't want to look at it yet because I'm guessing we're only going to be at like 86 or something. What were we at last time? I think we were only at like 81 or 82 or something ridiculous. I'll check soon, but just not yet. Yeah, I know it felt long. Like, it's getting pretty grindy at this point. Oh, is the chat still duplicating, by the way? Or did it fix? Sorry, I didn't catch the message if somebody actually told me. Yes, Maverick, I am. I told you, I'm grinding this dragon out today, man. So help me. The funny thing is, like... This just goes to show how insane the devs are. This one stupid mount is taking the exact same amount of time that it took me to grind the Vanguard from level 1 to 30. That's how bad this is. Like, I'm not saying that the grinding can't be like difficult, but it's like, dude, would you rather grind this weird new mount that's not even a dragon and doesn't give you any stats? Or would you rather max out a class? I'd rather max out a class because that's way more important than a mount I'll never use. Yeah, no, it just gives you 30 PR and whatever the mastery is that you get from it. Do it for the mastery. Is it possible to get headless on other characters than the Revenant? Yeah, check out my tutorial I put out, I think like last week or a week before. But yeah, oh, did they patch that? I don't think that they patched the headless bug with the patch that went out today. I think that was just a quick fix for the welcome screen and stuff. Because otherwise, I'm pretty sure everybody's been saying that they're still crashing just as much, which means that they clearly didn't actually fix anything that was important. Just putting this here on the welcome screen with this weird pink, blue, kind of looks cool, dragon. He's not worth what we're doing, but I mean, I've been playing Trove long enough that it's just kind of like, I don't even question it. It's like, just do it. Ah, you can still do the headless bug. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that they would have patched that, because they're not really on the ball with their patches lately, honestly. I think it's because most of their time is going towards U10, and that's fine. But they really, really should take a break to actually fix all the bugs, because otherwise, what? U10's going to come out, and we're still going to be crashing just as much since the improvements update? Like, there's that dumb... See, that thing again that I'm doing in these streams lately. Ugh. I can't believe Trove used to be great. It still is, man. You just gotta look past all the garbage. You gotta kind of be like a blind optimist to be able to enjoy Trove for what it is. And you know what? It's exactly what I am. I don't know. I enjoy the game, man. I enjoy the base mechanics. I enjoy even what we're doing right now. I enjoy it. That's why I can do it. It's still a bit too grindy, and I mean, most of all, it's because I didn't really have anything else to do, and I already took a break from Trove like a week or two ago, and I was barely playing it. But now I'm back into it, and hey. I enjoy it, but it's grindy. Yeah, but you can't... That's the thing. You don't think about it that way. Like, this dragon, for example. I'm grinding it so I can make a video for you guys to show you what it is, how difficult it is to get, so that you can determine for yourselves, is it something that you want? Because you don't gotta get everything. The average player does not have to get everything. Like, only when you're at the end game does it actually start to matter all the little things that you're missing. Until then, you just go for whatever you want and never mind the rest, you know? Go for your favorite dragon. I just want mastery. Yeah, exactly. Do it for the mastery. But that's the thing, is it's like, do you want to, like, do you really need to grind this one mount? Or would you be better off grinding resources that you could sell so that you could end up buying other mounts? One thing you could wait for, it kind of sucks that they have confirmed that when U10 comes out, they're going to add a new season to Bomber Royale, which essentially means that all of our current bomber coins, I think, are going to be moot. And instead, we're going to have to grind a new battle coin from scratch. Which is fine because Bomber Royale is fun. But they're going to be adding a new map. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Add more, please. And apparently there's going to be 2 new dragons from Bomber. Which is a bit intense. Like, it was pretty expensive to get the twin dragon in general. Help! How many scales? I don't want to look. Honestly, I don't want to look. Because we're not at 100, I know that much. We're probably not even at 90 yet. And if we're not at 90, then that's going to be really discouraging. Because it feels like it's been like another hour. And we haven't barely scratched what we're getting here. Oh, hi, Seth. What is the best character for Dot? What? Daughter of the Moon? I don't know. Ice Stage because of the exploit. Is this dungeon? Yeah, that's still done. What's a good mid to end game club to try and join? Team Pixel. I don't know, man. I don't know any other clubs. I'm only personally invested in one of them. So I really don't know what is going on with other clubs in this game. I know Team Pixel. I know Jub Jub. Uggles Squid, I'm pretty sure is just dead because none of the officers on PS4 are in the Discord or talk to me. Not that they're, like, not talking to me. I just don't think they're in the Discord. I heard once upon a time that Discord, like, auto-banned them or something. Maybe they came in and they swore a couple times and we didn't know who they were. I don't know. But, too late. Yikes. U10 is going to be 100 new resources that all require that we will have to be buying. I think more so what's going to happen with U10 is they're going to do the exact same thing that they've been doing this whole year. Where they're probably going to end up adding a new crafting table that's going to be related to the crystal gear and stuff like that. We already know that they're going to be adding new resources that aren't in the geode caves. Okay. And I'm fully expecting they're going to add some new time-gated resource because they've done that with every single update. They had, you know, like the, what is it? Sentient shards, metamatter. Like, they can't help themselves. They always have to add some new time-gated resource. And they're not going to put it in the cash shop because that would be smart. They're just going to put some new stupid box in the cash shop that's going to have awful drop rates like the Greater Crystal Cache and just be absolutely worthless. But don't worry. I'll drop some money down on those boxes so that I can show you guys firsthand just how bad they are. So you better turn off ad blocker and help me get my money back. Because otherwise I'm going broke. Oh, I thought there was a bug there. Oh, there he is. What is in my... Oh, someone hearted me? I didn't even notice. Let's stay up here for a bit, just because this is a good spot for killing. giant, go. Is there gonna be a U10 elemental world? Kind of. They are gonna be adding a new elemental world per se. The geode surface essentially is just going to be another elemental world, but they're trying to sell it off as something huge, which it might be something cool, but honestly, based on what they've said, it just sounds like another elemental world with the new gems in it. That, however, is going to be accessible from U8 and up. So honestly, I don't know what U10 is going to actually bring us, if anything. I'm actually expecting at this point that it's just going to be the same old grinding. I honestly don't think there's going to be anything new to U10 at all, despite the fact that they've been hyping it up and acting like they've been adding a new end game to Trove. Or an end game to Trove, because there is no end game to this game right now. That's the big reason why most people quit. There's nothing worth grinding towards, unless you're a freak and you want to actually grind all your mastery and stuff. But time will tell, man. We'll just have to wait and see. Don't know. At least the dragon is cheaper than the phoenix, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think it would have been better if it took 50 scales instead of the full 100. Like, they're a little too obsessed with that number. Like, 100 this, 100 that. Like, bit too much. Bit too much, guys. Especially considering they don't test out the drop rates. They just look at the numbers and go, looks good. Not realizing, oh yeah, 6 to 7 hours, not good. Not good at all. There's so many other things I could be doing with my time. Except I'm at the end game, so obviously I'll grind it. The average player, though, just a waste of time. Huh. Stellar. Yeah, so, by the way, guys, I'll probably give away these stellars after the stream. So just a heads up that I'll be throwing them in the Team Pixel Club chest. So it depends how long it takes us to end up finishing this idiot. But it could be at random times. I can't tell you specifically when the stream's going to end. So you're just going to have to hang out. I meant for the already existing biomes like radiant water or fire. No, there's not going to be anything new in that regard. It's going to be a whole other elemental world specifically for like the new gem type. But as far as I know, we're still going to be able to get the new gems out of normal Uber Portal, like Prime Adventure Worlds. It's just none of the boxes that we have right now are going to be affected. It's only going to be new boxes, near as I can tell. Team Pixel is full right now. Is it? I don't know if it's full. But yeah, I'm not going to be inviting during the stream, sorry to say. I hear Jub Jub being a bad rascal over there. I should go take her down. I said I was going to get myself a coffee, but... I think I'm already pretty good on all the caffeine. It's just, I hope that this doesn't take me like another hour. It probably will. Goat in a tree. Where was that? Yeah, him. Oh, him. Oh, him. Oh, him. And that, oh, that's crumbs. How many stellars do you get per day? I don't know. It depends how much I grind. Like, the only reason I'm getting so many stellars now is just because I'm grinding so much. Like, if I dedicated the same amount of time to Shadow Towers, I would probably have, like, twice as many. Maybe not twice as many. Gotta join your club. Yeah, I'll throw invites after the stream, maybe, if I remember. Honestly, I'm really tired. I want to go to bed. But I want to get this thing out of the way. You know, grinded enough. We gotta look at it. Like, we gotta see what it looks like. I'll have the proper video that's gonna show off the mount tomorrow, though. Like, this stream is definitely not going to go public yet. It's probably gonna be a couple days after the proper video, just in case any freaks want to actually watch me grind it. Or just have the hours and hours just for perspective. But I don't want to flood my YouTube channel with like 5 streams. Yeah. I'm not getting the I'm not going to bed until I get the dragon. Don't worry. You know I'm not gonna quit. Ugh. All for a little bit of mastery too. Like, not even something worth it. Like, at least when I grinded the Vanguard to level 30 in one sitting, it was like, then I had my Vanguard maxed out. Instead of this. And I think I was the second fastest. Like, I think Merc got his Vanguard to level 30, and then I think I was the second out of all Trove players. Because I was grinding it pretty much non-stop, and I think I had to leave for a little bit, so he got his maxed out like maybe half an hour before me. At least I was top 10, that's for sure. Because when it comes to new classes, man, woo! I'm excited for whatever the new class is gonna be. I hope it doesn't suck. How many scales? Let's wait until we get a cornerstone so I can loot collect some stuff, and then we'll take a quick peek. See where our scales are at. It better be 90 at least. If it's only 90, then that will actually be disgusting, though. Because, where were we at last time we checked? I don't even remember. Don't check the scales. I got to. Oh, 88. Not even 90. This stupid game. Like, okay, devs. That's so stupid. Not even 90. Like, are you kidding me? We've been at this for like another solid hour, and we haven't even gotten like 2 or 3. Jeez. I was at 85 last time. It's been like an hour. Well, may as well have the rest of this energy shot. Ugh. Oh gosh, wake me up. I was at 86. That's even worse. It's random though, so we could end up getting like we could end up just getting them all at once at the end. But it seems like it might just be doing the dumb grind that it does right now where it averages out. Because that's the thing, like, you know, that's where I kind of am just basing the average time of this thing. What? Twitch got unplugged. Please retry in a moment. Excuse me? I'm sure it's still working. Yes, it is. Oh, hey. Now I actually see the extensions. Alright. I had to refresh, which means that I lost the chat feed. So I'll only see comments from this point on. Even though they're still showing up in the video. But the picture for my video is so small that I just can't. Yeah, I didn't realize we're not even at 2 hours yet as far as the farm. And we're probably looking at a total of 2 hours and 30 to 3 hours. So we still got quite a bit of time for this. I mean, I gotta, like, I want to get this thing done, guys. I really do. But I didn't realize it was going to start becoming this much of a grind. Like, we were doing pretty good at the beginning there, and it just, like, dwindled off, and now it's just been super, super slow, and it's like, oh. Like, I don't know if I can stay up this long as the thing. You know? That said, what I could do is possibly... Oh, there I go with that thing again. I gotta get out of that habit. I don't want to start that as a habit. What I could do if this goes on for too long, like maybe I'll get to 90 to 95. It depends how tired I get. But then I might just go to bed and I'll just have like a third stream, a part 3, if you will, of finishing this stupid thing up. But I don't know yet, because we might just get super duper lucky and just get it all right away. I think we should probably... Yeah, I should probably create a new world. And then go for bosses. How do you get the fire aura for the hat? It's stellar aura, so unfortunately the only way that you can get it is through oh, what is it? Prisms of light. You have to get them randomly out of empowered gem boxes, so it's yet another time gated garbage that is super duper rare on top of that. Oh gosh. Okay, Trove just randomly crashed. Stupid game. So basically I can't get good gear fast till I'm at the end game. Kind of. But I also can't farm dragons fast because I'm not at the end game yet. Just because you get most of the magic find from the dragons. Yeah. That's pretty much Trove in a nutshell. That's why it's so unapproachable for most people. Oh gosh, D&D. Stay away from me. Oh no, I shouldn't have loaded a new world. What am I thinking? See, I'm getting too superstitious because I keep thinking that the dragon enemies have more chance of actually dropping the fragments. Oh no, I really shouldn't have started a new world. Now there's too many people with me. Alright, I'm out. I don't want people just following me around, lagging me out. It's just gonna make the grind take like an hour extra. Please be respectful. Grind it yourselves. Do you know about the bug with the Revenant where he can activate his one so fast that yes, he can do insane amounts of damage? I know. There's a lot of bugs going on right now with all that Shadow Tower goodness. And for some reason the devs still haven't fixed it. But hey, whatever. Normally I would grind with you guys, you know me. I like hanging out with you guys, but when I'm doing something like this that's grindy, I need it to not be laggy so that I can actually get it done. Especially if we want to be able to finish this up. Thanks, Shadow, for the bits, man. Appreciate it. Oh. I saw that stellar. I just meant that the karma bar for every single box in the game? Yeah, I think they should have that too. It's weird that they don't have a karma bar for every box. It really is. Especially for a lot of them that actually have like horrible drop rates. Uh-oh. Someone found me in the world. Gotta run. This way. As fast as we can. Oh no. They're starting to notice me. Joe's saying, weird that you can't open a menu and see every single karma for every box in the game. Yeah, I know. Yeah, see? This guy's coming towards me and he's starting to lag me out. It's not his fault that this game is, like, designed stupidly. And has, like, the worst servers of any video game. I wonder if elites have better drop chance. I don't think that they do, honestly. The dragons might. But that's where I'm getting overly paranoid now. And, you know, just grabbing onto a lifeline, hoping that there's something that's going to end up making this actually more common, but I don't think so. See, that guy didn't even drop it either. Please go away. Go away. Normally I like you guys being around me, but not right now. You're lagging me out and it's gonna end up taking a lot longer for me to end up doing this because of you. Go away. Go away. I don't want to have to go to U9, but I will. See, look at this. Yeah. Too laggy. Nah. Stupid game. What's your opinion on Geode? It's not bad. It's not great. I feel that it's very unbalanced. Like, it starts out really strong, and then it just kind of drops off the cliff, and it's just like, oh. Alright, U9 it is. Oh, hi, Merc. Is Merc here? I don't think he is. Bloop. Yeah, I really don't think that I'm gonna be able to finish it in this stream, guys. Just because I'm starting to feel... Okay, shut up, Jub Jub. Just because I'm starting to feel like, super duper tired here. It's hitting me all at once. Ew, see, here's the problem with U9. I'm not gonna search for a biome. Devs have it to where there is a forbidden box with a small drop chance and able to drop 25 scales. Do they really? I don't think that they do. They should, but they don't. It'd be good if they did. I thought about that too. Oh my gosh. Amethyst dragon, sure. The lag is real. This game. Oh gosh, I hate this game sometimes, dude. Like, it's such a cool game, and then like the servers, I can't believe it. Thank you, Radio Shack Man. Appreciate ya. I died doing what I loved, standing underground. Oh gosh, and they're all following me again. Ubers or Shadow Towers? What, for drops? Shadow Towers. That's why Shadow Towers get so boring, because you have to farm them to end up getting good drop rates. That is a desert. Let's go this way then. I need to kill these random enemies too. Where was that guy? I thought I saw him in a tree. Oh gosh, look at this lag. I really shouldn't have left my world. That's why I'm getting so discouraged now, because now on top of like the bad drop rates of these stupid things where we don't even have 90 yet, on top of it, now I'm in a new world that's all laggy. Most of all, I just wanted to go to a new world because I was hoping that we could get some dungeons that would generate the dragons, because I'm paranoid and think that they have better drop chance, what they don't. Can you set your timer for 8 minutes so you know when to play an ad? Timer? I can't set a timer for ads, I don't think. Maybe I could, but I don't know how to do that. That's too advanced for me. Oh. Me. Come on, dum-dum. I shot you. I keep seeing the moon fragments and thinking that it's like the scales. Oh, this stupid game. Where's the new dragon? I don't have it yet. It's getting too grindy though, man. Way too grindy. Like, I'm just calling it here, guys. I really don't think. Like, I thought I was going into it confident, but we're getting, like, terrible RNG. And technically, I only have to have the dragon for tomorrow. So, it's like, I don't really need to rush this. And because of it, it's like, I don't think we're going to be able to get this guy done today. Or at least in this stream. I'll probably end up streaming later today and just do it. Where did I drop? Oh gosh, the drop rates on these. Oh no, get away from me. Why? I need to hide or something. Like, make me go invisible. Look how laggy it gets when one player is near you. Jeez, this game. See, normally this wouldn't bother me as much, but I'm getting grumpers because I'm all tired. No, screw it. I'm not doing this. If people are going to follow me around, I'll do it in the middle of the night when Trove is dead. Because I'm not going to waste an hour of my time rubber banding. Because in total, it'll add up, like the time of it. 89 fragments. Okay, let's just keep grinding. I'm saying it right now, guys. I'm going to slow down on my commentary to a crawl because I need to pace myself and just grind. I need like rock music playing or something. Not for me, for you guys. What the? Who completed this objective? Is there someone in this dungeon? Ah, the Turok metal theme. Yeah, that'd be good. Look at this guy peeking through the glass like a freak. Alright, let's keep this up. Let's do it. Open the stupid portal. Like, the lag in this game. Is that bug dead? I gotta double check now. Because it's so laggy. Die. Die. I'll just stay in this world till everyone leaves eventually. Emerald Scarab. I need the dragons. Dragons! What bitrate are you streaming at? That might be causing the lag. No, it's not. You see, when I'm alone, it's fine. It's as soon as there's players around, that's when it starts lagging. That's just how Trove works. Even if I'm playing like and not streaming, that's just how it works, man. It's because the servers are overloaded with like 10,000 players or something. Because everyone's grinding this. And because of it, as soon as a player comes into proximity, the server's just, or not even the server, just your character like can't handle it because the game's not optimized correctly. I mean, a lot of that's just got to do with the game engine being so old that they can't make it any better, but whose fault is that? Sorry, I don't mean to be negative. I'm just tired of this. I'm gonna get it done though, I don't care. I might possibly maybe I'll turn off my face cam so I can turn my light off that's on my face right now, because then I can be a little bit more relaxed. Instead of trying to be conscious of what my face looks like, so I'm not sitting here, you know, with my natural face. Oh no. Too many people. Get out of here. Go away. Nobody loves you. Yes, I know Chroma's out, Stratus. You gonna give me 80 bucks? Is this guy done? Ah, yes. Yes, die. Ah! That freak's trying to follow me. Gotta run. Oh no, that other guy came over to me too. Oh no, the lag. 2 players are near me. Oh gosh. Anything from that? No. Ah. What is that? Cursed skull. Who cares? See how laggy it is? You need to start remembering to play ads. I mean, I can only play them every 8 minutes, you freak. I did just run an ad. It's probably going to be like so confusing to people afterwards on YouTube. The downtime, it didn't change anything, Stratus. It added this to the welcome screen, and as far as I've heard, fixed the login screen for console. That took them over an hour. I'm pretty sure it was the console thing. And it's just PC players kind of had to pay for it, that's all. The usual. You know. 90? I'm just watching the stupid bottom right. 90. Give me 90. Where's 90? So laggy. Oh my gosh. Oh good, at least his brother spawned. I'll get revenge. Oh, I died too. I suck. I just want to see that sweet, sweet 90, man. Because then we only got 10 more, which means over an hour's worth of still grinding this. Alright, I'll just stand around if you're gonna go ahead and try to kill everything. That's fine. I love trying to compete with other people. I don't think those guys can drop. Give me my 9-0. Like, I love how now that we're getting so close to the end, it's starting to be, like, so bad. Why is Chroma 60% metallic? Help. Do you already have him, Stratus, you freak? Yeah, I know the admins, devs didn't end up making the Phoenix mount. I wonder if, like, the funny thing is that what we're grinding right now is just the Chinese New Year dragon reskinned to being blue. Even though green would have been much more appropriate and cooler. And the funny thing is, Be Yellow actually already had a mod of it being green. So they could have just taken that instead of making this weird blue version. Which I think they did this themselves. I don't know. I don't care. Oh, Stratus, he bought the Prime. The bee dragon. Oh, don't even talk about that. What the? Some freaks in here. See? Told you. Competing. So long, sucker. Die! The boss is mine. Wow, a fiery feather, you guys. How many fiery feathers do you think we got? We probably got more of those than the scales, huh? Okay, Stratus. Nobody was talking about you spending money on Trove, but sure. By the way, the console screen didn't change, the welcome screen did. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, no. Somebody was saying like the login screen on console. Maybe they just meant the welcome screen, in which case, so what? They had, all it did was change the welcome screen for everyone so that it actually showed the event. For some reason, they didn't think to have that event just show up naturally. Like, okay. $90? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Like, are you serious right now? This game and its stupid drop tables, man. Like, this isn't, it's not fun anymore. It was fun at first, and now it's just like, it's too long, you know? There was that sweet spot where it would have been like, whoo, this was a grind, but it was good. And instead of this, where this is not, like, this is just a grind. And it's like, just for a little bit of mastery. Whatever. What are you saying, J-Man? You were saying about the login screen, but you actually meant the welcome screen. Okay, so they didn't change anything with that 1 hour downtime. It was just fixing the welcome screen, I guess. That's kind of weird. I bet you they added stuff. Like, they probably secretly added some download stuff, like a pre-patch for the October update that's supposed to be hitting. That's what I would assume, because they usually do stuff like that. So that we won't have any downtime, right? Yeah. What was that? Is this dungeon new? Yeah, it is. Ugh. The lag is real. Yeah, like Stratus said, like, it's just a reskin of a dragon that doesn't give magic find or stats or anything. It's just a mount. That's why it's like not really worth it. And it's not like the Phoenix mount where it's like, whoa, this is cool. It's just a blue version of an already existing dragon. Like, at least if it gave us some magic find and stats, it would be worth it, but Oh, that freak ended up completing the dungeon. Of course he did. Or was this dungeon already complete? I don't think it was. I don't know. I'm zoned out, so. Yeah. I can't give you guys an ad yet. Just kidding. Maybe this is the one that had the dungeon boss, and I mixed them up. 90? 90. Finally, that sweet 9-0. I'm motivated again. Kind of. Streaming for 2 hours. And we were, what was that? We're at 90 minus 75. So 2 hours for 15. Oh my gosh. So we need 10 more. So that means I essentially, I probably have to grind another whole hour. The angers that I feel in my heart. Okay, I might have to, next ad, and you guys remind me to do it, I'm gonna have to play a 3-minute ad. Hopefully it'll actually go through. The time seems to vary for certain people. But I'll play like a 3-minute ad so I can go and warm my coffee up in the microwave. Take a little break, stretch my legs. But let's do it. We're in the home stretch, so... I like how, like, I was saying I wasn't gonna do it, and, like, I was this close to just logging out. And then I saw, like, that we got one last fragment, and it was like... Gotta do it. Don't quit, Trove. Just don't grind this, man. I'm a freak. Okay? Not a normal person. Trove is my favorite game, and even though I'm complaining and grumpy right now, it's just because I'm tired. So please forgive me, senpai. Because otherwise, this would be a walk in the park. If I took a break right now, went to bed, and then started grinding this again, I'd have it over in no time. Like, I'm grinding Trove for nothing anyways. Like, just grinding dungeons over and over. So it's like, essentially, this is me just playing the game. But at least I'm getting a mount out of it, you know? I should get more mastery from all this, too. Because we're going to get this guy. And then I'm going to get that new Chaos Chest mount. I'll try and have that for, I guess, tomorrow. Maybe. It depends how many Chaos Chests I have, honestly. These dungeons are good. Because there's lots of bad guys. 91, 92, 92. See what I mean? It's so random, dude. We could just get it right away. I don't want to jinx it, though. But it's so random. Oh. Like, it should at least be like, oh, if you haven't gotten one out of 50 enemies, here you go. It's so random. We just got like 3 right then and there. You prefer what that comes next? U10 or the Vanguard costume? They're adding a Vanguard costume with U10, which I'm assuming is, in all honesty, probably just going to be the Vanguard costume that was in the game's code since day 1. There's a purple version of his Resistor costume. I'm expecting, though, when Halloween comes around, we might see some of the modded costumes for Vanguard show up. Honestly, they're not my favorite. There's like a weird volcano-themed costume for him. It's not like cool and red and fire and stuff. It's kind of, I don't know. It's not my thing, I'll say, but some people are going to be into it for sure. Or we're going to see the weird Miku cat Vanguard. I honestly don't even know why that got in the game. Like, it's kind of cute and weird, but it's like the devs clearly are just adding things that they think are cool rather than like where's my Phoenix Guardian? Why isn't that added to the game? That's such a cool costume and feels like true end game. And that would have been worth grinding this for. Like, if that costume was in the game right now and we had to grind Fiery Feathers for it, that'd be so cool. Instead of a dragon that's not a dragon. Seriously. Where was this idiot? There he is. Stratus, do these hills remind you of Cube World? Except unlike Cube World, I can actually climb them. Oh, gosh. I don't know why, but I never get notifications of your stream. Are you following me? Not in my house. I mean, are you, like, did you click follow? Joe, how many fragments you at? Or shards, I guess. You done? Did you get yours? Yeah, I'm not sure why it wouldn't have you, get the notification. Maybe you have them turned off. It might be set up in, like, Chrome or something, depending on your browser. Joe's at 90, see? So he caught up. I was ahead of him, and now it's evening out because he's been getting really lucky. Where are all these enemies? What's going on? Is it because I was just through here? You seem to know a lot about Trove. Do you have any idea how the random map generation works? What do you mean? If you're talking code-wise, no. I just kind of know based on like what I see and what I've run into. Hello, random invader. I gotta double check something here. I don't think, yeah, I wanted to just double check that I wasn't secretly in a mic chat, because I have like no headphones in and I have my sounds muted. You guys can hear it. Hee hee. I don't know what you're asking, Reptilian. I already responded to that. It's really hard to grind Shadow Hunter. At least when, yeah, when, that's the thing, dude. Like, same as like what we were just saying about this mount, where it's just not worth the amount of effort that has to go into it. Like, the reward is just, it's gross. That, I feel, is actually one of Trove's biggest shortcomings, is that most things in the game cost, like, that was really cool video effects, because that was like Shadow and Radiant drops right on top of each other. But most items just aren't worth it, because the amount of time and effort that you put in for very minimal rewards. Now, Shadow Hunter, on the other hand, that's definitely worth it. Like, he's such a garbage character, but grinding him to his class gem, you feel like you've accomplished something, because the reward is so worth it, because it completely changes the character. Like, they need more things like that in the game, where it actually feels like it's worthwhile. Like, if this was a dragon, I'd still be frustrated about it, but at least we would end up getting, like, you know, stats for it, and it would be, like, a nice, easy-ish dragon to farm, though time-consuming. As opposed to some of the other more recent ones they've added that are just, like, gross. Do we go up? No. There was more enemies over there, but I don't care. Beep pew! Got him. I wish we had that, like, the item per hour tracker. I wish it was updated for this shard drop, so that we could actually see what the average time is for this thing, just based on the item per hour tracker. I mean, I guess we can already just look at it. Like, thankfully the event gives you 25. It is actually good that it does that, because that's essentially cutting like 3 to 4 hours of grind time off of the checklist. Because otherwise this thing, like, it's hilarious that this thing is just as difficult to grind as any of the dragons in the game, but doesn't give you stats. Like, it's actually stupid. Because that's right, without the event being here, this would take like 10 hours. It'd be the same as the Phoenix. Because the amount of time that you'd have to put into just getting that initial 25, like, we would still be 25 off, including the 7 that we're still missing. So we'd still, oh gosh, we'd still need like over 30. Oh. Oh. So gross. Like, come on. And then when this event's gone, can you imagine? Like, I'm gonna have to emphasize in my video and say, like, grind this now, or at least grind the event, because otherwise, like, everybody else after this event is gone in like a week or two is gonna be at a huge disadvantage, because it's just time. It's not even about the random generation of the drop itself. It's the time involved. You know, suddenly our total timer gets ticked down from like 6 to 8 hours up to like over 10, just because of that 25 initial. I know I'm kind of repeating myself. Again, I'm exhausted, but jeez, like, that's actually crazy. Like, do they even test this stuff? The answer? No. I am certain they just look at the numbers and go, yes, that sounds right. What is that? It's a lengthy comment. 2 days ago, I got like the best stellar ever. And then, as smart as I am, I put it in the trash can. You mean the loot collector? Because you could have bought it back. The loot collector does let you put buy things back, so long as you still have the resources. You can buy it back within 24 hours. Unless you're talking about the trash can itself, in which case... I thought you quit Twitch. No. I like how people, like, I know why people are still finding it confusing, because not as many people are watching my streams as much. I do need to somehow fit in a video that says that I'm streaming exclusively on Twitch now. But it's difficult. Because I can't just outright have a video saying that I'm quitting streaming on YouTube, because otherwise YouTube is going to grab that video and say, screw you and all of your hard work and dedication. Because they're against it for some reason. Even though Twitch is better. But I know I had the video that said I was doing just the opposite of this. Twitch is just more convenient, man. Like, it's so much easier to stream here. And, I mean, Twitch Partner was the biggest incentive, honestly. Oh no, OP Sniper's back. Quit while you're ahead, OP Sniper. I'm watching a movie. Oh, is the movie called Grinding a Dragon in Trove That's Not a Dragon? I think so. Like, this is longer than a movie. Speaking of which, I'm going to drop a longer ad now, guys. Some of you might not see it with ad blocker and stuff, but I'm going to be heating up my coffee. Yeah, I know my mic was muted. I'm back now, though. See, the ad itself, as far as like on my end, the ad just finished now. Even though I know for a lot of you guys, it was probably already long and done. Me back. I got my coffee. And more Wawa. Sup, just got here. How long have you been grinding the shards? And where can I craft it? You can craft it at the Forbidden Spires. I'll have a, like, I'll have a shorter video come out tomorrow. Because I'm going to grind the mount right now. Hopefully finish it in the stream. So I can have the video for it tomorrow. But it's taking quite a while. I had a stream earlier that was about 2.5 hours of solid grinding, and now we're sitting on another 2.5 hours, and we're at 93 fragments. So probably got another 45 minutes to an hour, depending on random drop chance here. So that's 2, 6, 7 hours. Not including the 25 that you end up getting from the event. Because if you didn't have that, it would easily be like a 10-hour mount. And it's stupid because it doesn't even give you like dragon stats or anything. And it's not even a cool mount. Like, I'm hoping that it secretly has video effects or something. But Stratus already modded it in, and it's just a blue version of the Lunar Dragon. Like, it's actually stupid. It doesn't have like cool flames around it or anything to make it even remotely cool next to the Phoenix. But granted, the Phoenix was created by a modder, not something that was created by the devs. I assume this dragon's created by the devs. But who knows? It has the same VFX exactly, it's just blue. Ugh. That's what Stratus says. Gross. Devs, you could have put a little bit more effort into this instead of just slapping in a reskin and then having it take 10 hours to grind. Like, come on. Okay, we got... I can hear Jub being really bad. She's just wandering around and doing evil things because I'm not there to police her. Can't wait to farm the other Guardians of the Forbidden Spires. Ugh. Yeah, I know, dude. Like, me too. That's what I was thinking earlier, too. Like, it's like, you look at what they're expecting from us. And this also, like, this made the Fiery Feathers less common. Because now, every single enemy is conflicting for another drop. All because the devs didn't want it to also take Fiery Feathers, which it should have, honestly, because then we could have been stocked up already. But devs never like us getting mounts day one, but so what? We're going to show them, aren't we? Or are we? Who's the real winner? I'm sitting here wasting my time. I mean, at least I can make YouTube videos out of it, right? But it's like everybody else is just wasting their time. Do it for the mastery. But it's like, I don't know, dude. Like, what are they gonna do? Add another Forbidden Spires mount that's gonna be like, oh, now collect stool samples of a roaming chicken, and it's gonna be like just a dumb reskin of a bird. Like, at least if the dragon had like the ROM 10 skeleton, or if it was like really cool fire video effects or something to make it worth it, man. Because it's so bad that it's just like a lazy reskin. Like, at least we'll have it, so I guess that's one thing to say. And I will rock it in some videos for a bit, for sure. But I would have preferred a green one than a blue. But oh well. I don't mean to ramble about it. How do you get an ancient scale? Just from Forbidden Spires enemies. Same as the fiery feathers for the Phoenix. But the Phoenix is actually worth it. Because it takes 50 million years to grind it, but it's beautiful and has, like, fiery wings whenever you're flying and jumping. Where was... I thought I saw... Oh, there's a goat in a tree over there. Oh, well. I love how the enemies, like, it's like they just generate everywhere. It doesn't matter what the height is. Oh, no. Hello, Jub Jub. What are you doing, sweetheart? Yep. Hello. What are you doing? You want up? Okay. Oh, okay. Hello. Are you telling me to keep going? Alright. I don't want to, but I will. There might be snoring on me shortly. Oops, this way. Which dragon is the best to grind out of the, well, the easiest dragon is the Cloud Dragon. That one you can literally grind in like 30 minutes on Dragon Day. Otherwise, I think it took me like 45 minutes to grind it. And I didn't grind it on Dragon Day. 45 to an hour. Saw him. There's also this idiot. Oh yeah. Hello, Jubbers. What are you doing? Oh, you want off. Okay. There you go. Go on. Ugh. Yes, Jube. Show us Jub. She's gone, man. Down. Stop going back and forth. Yeah, even somebody else. Please stop giving me fiery feathers, Trove. Yup. I don't even know. How many fiery feathers do we got? 36? Yikes. I guess that's about the same drops, though. Because I think we've gotten like 30 something of the other ones. So it seems to be pretty even. At least they somehow managed that. I gotta go around this because no enemies are gonna generate underneath the dungeon. Not unless it was intentionally coded to the dungeon, which for some reason it wasn't. Somebody should have like a modder that ends up creating a dungeon should have like a secret area that has like 50 enemies or something and try to sneak it under the dev's radar. Ugh. End me. Will you be playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Nah. Assassin's Creed Origins was awesome. I don't really care for Roman-themed things, though. Like in Odyssey. And it's just another Assassin's Creed. Not to say it's not gonna be bad. Or not gonna be good or anything. It's just, I don't care. I'm gonna be busy with other games. Like Red Dead Online and stuff. Would you play Minecraft? I've had Minecraft series in the past. My favorite was the Windcraft server because that's like a proper MMO server for Minecraft, but it gets way too grindy when you get to the end game, and I ended up quitting because I didn't have the time for it and it was boring. Otherwise, I loved the Windcraft server. Like if it didn't become like so bad, like the scaling was what was bad. Because it started out really good, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And then as soon as you end up getting to the second island, it just sucks. The quests become really confusing, and it takes like forever to level up and do anything. Yeah, I know. There's way too many other games coming up. It's the end of the year, right? So this is where all the companies are like, let's make some bank. MapleStory 2 comes out in less than a week, so that's going to eat up a lot of time for me. At the end of the year, possibly I'll end up doing a series on Spyro Remastered. Possibly, if I have time. Otherwise, Red Dead 2, I want to play the multiplayer. I could care less about the story. But then on top of it, there's also going to be Arc Extinction, so I really don't know. I'm going to have to take a serious look at these games. I might not even get into Red Dead 2 until after. Just because I'm going to be so busy with all this other stuff. You know? Because there's no way I'm going to run that many games on the channel. Uptime. Long. Yes, exactly. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes here. Oh. I want that guy and the goat. I don't know how you set up that command. I guess I could. You guys are the only ones I've ever seen use it, honestly. But I could probably set it up. Not in this stream. Is this? I was gonna say if it was a proper swamp generation. But no. Which dragon are you meaning? It's a mount. It's a reskin of a dragon. Looks exactly like a dragon, but it doesn't give dragon stats. So in that regard, it's actually useless. But you get mastery. You get some power rank. So... And I'm at the end game, so there's not really anything else I gotta do. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I figured it was gonna be a Nightbot command. I just would have to look it up. It's kind of a swamp area, but whatever. Yeah, I'd hope MapleStory 2 would come up for console too, but I don't think so, dude. In all honesty, because Nexon's never had any other games come out on console, near as I can tell. Depends how ambitious they're going for it, but I don't think so, because I don't think they're into porting. Honestly, the game's gonna be free anyways. Just play it on the computer. Oh no, the yawns. The yawns. They begin. I am like so dead. Okay, I got coffee break. Coffee break. 94. 6 more. Yeah, Trove's free, but at least it's on console is the thing. That took years though, dude. Yeah, the dragon is just the New Year Dragon reskin. Yeah, MapleStory 2 with the lowest graphics, you can play on some pretty uggles machines. That said, it's not a very optimized game. Even I get huge frame rate dips when there's a world boss with like 100 players on the map. So unfortunately, I have to turn players off. So I can't see anybody except for like guild mates, unfortunately. Like, at least they have the options to turn that all down, but I would really just love to see it be optimized so that the game would actually take advantage of my video card and everything. So that I could actually have the game cranked and have tons of people on the screen and not have to worry about my frames. Fortnite is free. Yeah, of course it is. Not the PvE thing. Apparently that's supposed to be free this year sometime, so I don't know if they're waiting till Christmas. Holiday season, right? Get money. Oh, BRB, I have to watch videos of the new gems. I remember playing Trove when level 20 was a cap. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's years ago, man. Didn't level 30 come around when Mantle of Power came out, I think? Or something. Scythe, I expect that crystal gear will be created just like the gear upgrade thing in the Geode Hub. Yeah, probably. That's what we were kind of expecting too, because the devs did hint that they were going to end up making gear that was similar to a module. But then they ended up confirming when somebody asked if they were going to be like modules, and they said no. But, I mean, devs' words just kind of go back and forth. Like, it seems like generally they get, I don't know. It's like the questions get asked in a way that doesn't make sense to them. So they kind of just respond sometimes. So I'd say it's all up in the air. Like, even though I'm kind of just relaying all the info that I heard from the devs, we just gotta wait and see what happens. Because who knows? These guys dropping anything? Come on, man. 6 more. Let me go to bed. Please. Because I still got a lot of things to do, man. I still want to check out Chroma Prime. I might get access to it. I don't know. It depends if I can just buy him for plat. How much is he going for right now, Stratus? I know it's day 1, so he's super expensive. Funny enough, I'm getting into the end game of Warframe, even though I still barely understand it. And by end game, I mean I'm just trying to make my frames look pretty. Yeah, I figured it would be, Stratus. I was just wondering if you knew off the top of your head, but yeah, that's okay. I'll wait. I'll see what the packs give and if it's worthwhile. But Warframe isn't my main game, so it's like I don't know if I can justify dropping down like 80 bucks just for a frame and some clothes. Like, if I knew how to grind things in Warframe... Actually, no. Even if I did, I still wouldn't do it. Because Warframe's not my... You know, it's not my thing as much as Trove. I'm just thinking, because it's like... Imagine if Trove was or Warframe was my main game. I mean, look at the amount of time I'm dedicating towards this. I'd be able to get the frames. Yikes. Pentasouls are super cheap, Cap. Yeah, I'd keep all your souls right now. They're probably gonna go up in price when U10 comes out, at least for a little bit, because I don't think that new gear is going to be a good soul sink. I like how they thought like the light vaults and dark vaults were gonna be a soul sink, even though for some reason they put a time gated resource in it as well. Like, get that time gated resource out of there, and then guess what? Suddenly light and dark vaults become a resource that you can actually just spend all of your souls on and get tons and tons of flux and grind for. But do you want to? All you get out of it is mastery. And it's super duper expensive. What's the time for you, Scythe? 12 p.m. for me. Yikes. We've been streaming for 2 hours, 40 minutes. So we're getting there. But I'm probably going to have to be at 3 hours and a half unless I get really lucky with the drops, unfortunately. So still got less than an hour, maybe. Depends. You guys in your time zones. 2 a.m. Yikes, you're across the world. The Australian time zone? Or is that Europe? No, it can't be Europe because, well, Europe's a big area. What am I talking about? Is Australia considered in Europe? Probably. I don't know the world. I'm 1.5 mil away from Gonda right now. Oh, 17 mil for Gonda? Are you on console? Or did he go up in price that much on PC because of all the flux duping? Yikes. Ah, Southeast Asia. Ah, okay. That's your time zone. PC? Really? Whoa. Oh, man. That's stupid flux glitch. Stupid devs, man. Like, they really needed to get off their butts with that one, but they didn't. And it's really showing. Like, that right there, guys, that's because the flux duping, people didn't get banned. They didn't roll anything back. It's all broken. Our market is just crashed. There's nothing we can do about it because people were selling Gonda for 13 mil, and I guess some freak must have bought them all up just so they could force up the price, and it's, ugh. Because Gonda's actual price is like 11 to 30 mil. People are selling it for 13.5 if you look harder. Yeah, then you gotta go in trade chat and junk like that. 17 mil's way overpriced. I would not spend that on Gonda. Gonda's actual price was around, I think it was at like 11 mil. That seemed very appropriate. 11 to 13 mil, I'd say, is a fair price. But for 17 mil, honestly, dude, just go and search for people that are actually selling it and don't have it on the market. You'll be able to save the flux. Because that's way too expensive. On PS4, it's like 9 mil. Well, on PS4, I heard that some people ended up getting the flux dupe to work. But on PC, like, there's been so many people that have told me, like, how they ended up getting, like, they basically have infinite flux at this point. And they didn't get banned. Not that they should get banned. It was the devs' fault, not these players, for just randomly getting free flux from someone else who was duping it. The people who duped it originally, I think, got banned, but there's no way the devs could end up keeping track of everything. Like, all the players that ended up being involved with it. That's why it's really, really weird that they didn't end up rolling the servers back from before all of that. I don't know why they didn't. They naively thought, well, let's just fix it and move on, and then they gave us all a dragon effigy to shut us up, but it did. Nope. Give us a dragon effigy anyways, but roll the server back. Because otherwise our economy is just, it's gone on PC. I mean, the evidence speaks for itself. Gonda at 17 mil? Gosh. No. Just no. What's your Shadowhunter crit hit? I think I'm at like 99. Yeah, 99.9. So essentially I have 100%. Because otherwise I have max health on some of my gems. 96. Almost. 4 left. We're in the home stretch here, guys. Joe's at 95. It's a race between me and him. Who's going to be the first one to craft this puppy? I wonder if it's probably just a tie between me and Joe. I don't think anybody else is even close to the amount of scales that we've got. Maybe... like, I could be a little bit further ahead because I had to stop, like, on top of the server being down, I did have to leave and run some errands. So I could have been grinding a little bit longer. Joe will probably get it. He always gets really good luck near the end of things. And then I always get really bad luck when I'm just about to get something. I don't want to jinx it, but... It's just kind of how it happens. These dungeons are all done because there's a spawn point right here. Duh. Oh, Blind Ghoul, you got 95 as well, so you're a hardcore grinder too. You've been doing it non-stop. Nice. Yeah, there's probably a lot more people than I think that are actually at the end with it. I don't know if anybody's got it like complete. This is the home stretch for everybody, I think. Oh, I saw someone say GG. Maybe they crafted it. Either way, this will be a very close time for, like, people are gonna start crafting it any minute. I can't one-shot, so I'm only at 80. Dude, the difficulty doesn't matter. I'm in U6, so I can one-shot stuff. And because the biome generates, like, gigantic, but you can be anywhere. You can get these out of novice, too. Just the world's going to generate with smaller biomes, that's all. I loot collected mine. Oh. Buy them back. I have one scale because my luck is just the worst. Yeah. I mean, how long have you been grinding? An hour? Sounds fair. I mean, you also gotta have like a decent enough class that you're going at a decent pace. Like, Joe's been using Vanguard, so he's got the movement speed over me for farming this. But I got the range, so that's why I think we're so even. Neon Ninja would have made a bigger difference. Like, we would have been probably a couple fragments ahead. Just because Neon Ninja's got fast movement speed and can just one-shot these guys, so... Oh, there we go. But... Oh, okay. Joe's been using Shadowhunter as well. Oh, that explains why he caught up. Because he was far behind when he was using Vanguard. Okay, so Shadowhunter's better for stuff like this then. Just because the range allows you to not go so out of your way. He might even be better than Neon Ninja for this particular thing, I'd say. Just because if someone gets behind something, you can right click. And then for most of the enemies, you don't have to actually go over to them, you know? I don't know. Oh, Joe's Shadowhunter can't one-shot them either. Huh. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I guess my Shadowhunter's maxed out, so... What am I talking about? It costs 50k flux to craft. More flux than I've ever had on PC. Yeah, not to mention whatever the resources besides. Alright, well, I tried right-clicking to kill that other idiot that was over there, but... What other resources does he cost? I know he costs like a bunch of Cinnabar. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter what he costs because I'm just going to have to see when we get to him. Ew, this dark area. I can't see anything. Oh, my eyes are just starting to zone out here. It's getting tough to keep track. I thought I saw a dude over here. Oh, maybe it was just this guy and this guy. Oh, another one spawned instantly. Scythe, it's not worth it. Go to sleep. Dude, no, we're too close. And, oh man, like, one of the most satisfying things, I don't know about you guys, I love sleeping. I think that's why I love my job so much, because I can sleep whenever I want. But it's like, for something like this, like, there's nothing more satisfying than being utterly exhausted and then just going to bed and not having to be up for anything, because I can wake up in the middle of the night and just start editing the videos that I gotta put up for tomorrow. And it's just, it's so satisfying. Like, it's all part of the grind, man. I love it. I'm addicted to my life. Not only just this game, but the way that I do all these things in particular. Like, it's great. I guess in that regard, I should be thanking you guys, honestly. Like, the fact that you give me this opportunity is absolutely amazing. The fact that you guys give me the opportunity to waste, like, 6 or 7 hours of my life grinding this stupid mount that no one's gonna care about in a week in a video game that is not that popular. Am I at 198? Somebody said they thought I was at it. So watch in the bottom right when you see me get scales. Count them. I'm counting on you guys to let me know when we're at 100. I'll try and pay attention to the chat here and there, but... One last? No, 2. We need 100, dude. I wonder, were we getting those fragments off of the dragons? Did anybody notice? Because I still think that the dragon enemies have a higher drop chance than just the normal dudes. But that could be just, you know, superstition. I should be using a superstition ally, right? Are these scales easier than the fiery feathers? No, they... I guess it's good to say, but they made them pretty even. Like, our fiery feathers are at 42 right now, and I got, I think, like 50 earlier, so they're fairly even. We're a little bit behind on our fiery feathers, I think, unless we're a little bit ahead. Yeah, I think we're actually ahead. I think we actually got 100 fiery feathers, like 102, and we're 2 off from the dragon, so they're fairly even. I'm actually very surprised. Oh, the chat's in the way, so you guys can't see the stuff in the bottom right. Oh, man. I'm an idiot. I didn't even know the whole time. Where should I put the chat? Man. Oh, TNT got 100. But he doesn't have the resources to craft it. Hey, man, you got the hard part out of the way. Yeah, I guess I could put the chat in the top right here. Blanc. Ooh, we're at 99. I'll move the chat back down because the top right's kind of uggles. But let me know when we get our last one, guys. Any moment. Another fiery feather. No, thank you. Oh, the grind is starting to get super slow because I'm having a really hard time seeing these enemies. I got it. Did I? No, I'm at 99, you freak. Oh, and then he said, psych. Did we get it? No. Ugh. Does gathering a day affect drops like fairy dust? I think, maybe? I don't know. What is this 3-star? Oh, this one. This might be it. Here, let's do this, because it'll have a dragon boss. Could be the dungeon. That'll get it for us. Chat transparent. I mean, I could do that, but... What was that little dude that showed up in the top right? Oh, that might be the other mod or extension that I have that has like emotes show up or something. Honestly, I forget. I'm so out of it right now, dude. This isn't even going to be worth it. I mean, I guess I could turn the chat off, but I want to be able to see, you know, when we get it. Right here? Did we get it? We didn't get it, did we? Oh, did we? Aye, we did. See, I told you we'd get it on that dungeon. Cool, so the dragons do seem to drop it more. Woo! Yikes, dude. Thanks, guys. I would have tuned out for that one. Okay, let me, bloop. Alright, and I'm going to bed. I'm not even going to craft this. Just kidding. We'll craft it. And Joe's at 99. He's so close. I will throw away these stellars. Or throw away. I'll throw the stellars in club chest for you guys. Celebrate. And bam. Over 100 of the fiery feathers. But that's not... yeah. Alright, let's see. That's not my total. Like, I've had fiery feathers already. Ooh, we can craft it. Okay, so he's gonna cost 50,000 flux. Whatever. 250 Phaetus. That's not bad. 300 Cinnabar. 5,000 Shapestones. He's actually really, really cheap. Like, this guy's 2,000 Cinnabar. He's pretty cheap, but the time that you have to put into it is the exact same. So it's like, okay. I like how that didn't even give me a mastery level. Stupid game. Well, let's check them out. Ooh. Ah, it's not bad. Oh, it's the same video effects. Devs. So lazy, man. Is this made by the devs? Yeah, of course it's made by the devs. Ugh. Like, I could have just rocked a mod. Was this worth, like, 8 hours of my time? No. Like, it's got the same stupid sparkling fire video effects coming out of its nose, too. I like the sparkles, but I would have liked to see them do something. It's just a New Year dragon, but blue. And it doesn't even give us stats, man. Woo! Hee. Well, it's still cool. Whatever. At least it's done. Still, man, it should really be a dragon. It's so weird that it's not. Can I shoot? Whoa! It does shoot. It is a dragon. 100%. It's a dragon. It's just for some reason doesn't actually give stats. Club block. Sorry, guys. Team Pixel. I gotta kick this guy. There we go. I want to double check to... The world's all closed, right? Yeah, let's take the peek at the video effects. Is it just the fireworks? 100%, yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool, though. It does look beautiful. I do like that. Does it have normal block damage? Let's go find out. I'm guessing it does. Like, why wouldn't it? So, you guys were a part of it. Everybody else is already going to see a much shorter video. Nah, same block damage. Oh, I forgot there's like an ad playing for some of you guys. Oh, pardon me. Ugh. Do you guys think it was worth it? I think he's really cool. I actually really like the fireworks video effects and everything, even the shots and everything. It's cool. I still think, considering the amount of time for a mediocre reward, like, it really should be 50 fragments instead of 100. Because it's, you know, like, not, oh, it should be 75 fragments. No, it needs to legit be cut in half. Like, it's not worth it. It was a pretty big waste of time. Yeah, you guys go hang out over by the club chest. I'll be there in 2 seconds to throw some stellars in there. I didn't forget about you. Don't worry. I wanted to just double check all these. Yeah, there we go. Hey, again. Woo, you got it. Yeah, I got it, man. Oh, I already played an ad. You guys might not see it. It doesn't show up for everybody. Knight is a good character to main. Yeah, you can main Knight. He's got his rework already. Ooh, deal with it, Shades. Meow. Meow. Most of this bows, of course. And 3-star. Alright, why not? Whew! That was a long haul there, man. Oh, I guess I better open these just to get this out of my inventory. It gives no stats? No, it doesn't. Like, it really isn't worth it. With the amount of time that it takes to actually grind. Like, the Phoenix, at least, it might not give any stats, but at the least, it's really, really cool and unique. This is a reskin of a dragon. And it doesn't even give stats or anything. Like, are you kidding me? What a waste of time. Like, devs, there is something wrong with you that you actually, like, added this and thought it was okay. It's not okay. Like, again, I'll grind it because I'm the Trove guy, but for anybody else, honestly, don't do it. It's a complete waste of time for 50 mastery and nothing else. No magic find, not more mastery. I guess at least, yeah, we've got the extra 30 PR, but who cares? How am I doing on the PR leaderboard, by the way? Let's see. Am I up top? Does anybody else up top have it? Where's Shadowhunter? What's his icon? This one. You need an empty slot in your inventory, man. Oh. No, I'm still 22. That's because these freaks have more mastery than I do. But, yeah, they probably got the dragon. Oh, they might even have codes, honestly. Whew. So how many of these boxes did we just unbox? Like 400 of them? That's just off of like elite mobs alone and some dungeons. Yikes. How do they have more mastery than you? Mods. You know, they get codes for stuff that I don't. And they possibly are more pay to win than me and have what is it? The extra geode mastery. Because I'm still missing the rare allies, and they give me 50 normal Trove mastery and 250 geode. But otherwise, I honestly don't know how they're so much higher than me. It's weird. Well, how much? That would just be 100 extra mastery. So for Shadowhunter, for example, I'm at 2696. Wait, 26296 plus 100. Yeah, I would actually, if I had those two last allies, I would be top mastery right now, at least for Shadowhunter, just because of this dragon. Yep, I would be top mastery in the game right now, actually, if not for the RNG of those stupid rare companions that I'll never get. That's what's keeping me back. That's so stupid, man. How much time total for the scales? Well, 100 without the event would take over 10 hours, I think. Because otherwise, for me, we're sitting on 3 hours for this stream, 2 hours and a half for the other stream. So 5.5 hours. But that's also minus the 25 that you get from the event. Like, look at this. All I can do is rely on bronze eggs. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time going into the geode caves for gold eggs that will not even give me the stupid things that I need. That's pretty discouraging that I'm only missing the mastery from those. But that, I guess it's cool at the same time that that's all I'm missing in order to actually be top. But it's funny. What's the easiest dragon to get that shoots? The cloud dragon is the easiest. Anyways, thanks guys. Really appreciate you coming out and supporting me. You know, wouldn't have been able to do it without doing the stream. It was fun while it lasted, but I gotta seriously get some sleep. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. And if you don't already have Twitch Prime, you can actually get Twitch Prime for free and then sub to the channel. And then I'll get the revenue even though it doesn't take anything out of your pocket. How cool is that? Otherwise, for the people watching this on YouTube, there's a bunch of different buttons down below. Have a good one, guys. Sound on, stay epic.